Welcome back, everybody. We have the folks here from the American Cancer Society, and joining me now is, of course, from VegasNewsReview.com and also Let's Talk News Now, Mr. Dave Robbins.
Hey, Rick.
How you doing, bud?
Great.
You know, cancer, I was just saying before, I said I don't know of anybody that has not had cancer impact their lives. If it's not themselves personally, then it's a friend, it's a family member, and so on and so on. And I know that's definitely the case where you're concerned. Not for yourself, but for somebody in our family.
Right. My girlfriend, she was diagnosed a couple of years ago with breast cancer, and it was very devastating towards her because she works in an industry where looks are very important. She works as a cocktail waitress, and I had just met her, and so she was worried about the relationship and the impact of that upon us. And I was totally supportive, and her family and her friends were totally supportive. And I told her that was a great part of her treatment and recovery. It's not so much the doctor and the treatment, it's the recovery and the support of everybody involved and her mindset. So she said, no more negativity. If you got negative thoughts, don't even come around me.
You know, and I think that is. I think it's part of the whole approach. It has to be holistic. And I know you're a big proponent of things that are holistic because it's body, mind, and spirit.
Yes.
And it has to all work together. And obviously, you know, medicine is also part of it. I mean, you know, and all the research that goes into play and all the technologies and so on, because in talking with Dave and in talking with Miriam and even listening to her on VegasNewsReview.com on YouTube, she actually has kind of her testimony on there as to what happened. And I'm sure these stories to you are almost commonplace. They happen every day that you hear about, especially with Relay for Life.
They happen every day, but they don't stop touching you. You know, every time I hear a story of somebody whose family and their friends have just gathered around them, it really just touches your heart. And also, we have a wig closet here in our office, and when people come in, they're a little downtrodden, and when they just leave with bright smiles on their faces, wearing their wigs that they just got from us for free, it really touches your heart.
There are so many things the American Cancer Society does. Now, getting back to Relay for Life. My understanding is that there is several relays that go on here in Las Vegas. There's one up and around Centennial. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Well, it just so happens this. I don't live very far from Centennial.
Would you like to come down to that one?
As a matter of fact, not only are we going to come down to that one, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set up my own team. Relay for Life. Let's Talk News Now. You'll be able to go to visit our website and you'll be able to be part of our team there. Now, my understanding also is that event takes about 18 hours. Is that correct?
Nope, it's actually 21 hours.
21 hours.
Woo!
We need more team members.
Okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna set a dollar amount. And if our team raises that dollar amount, I will stay awake on location and I will be there for all 21 hours. I'll be walking it and taking the appropriate breaks when necessary, but I will do just that. What do you think of that?
That sounds awesome.
The reason the plug is going to go down him.
That's fantastic.
All right.
You know, we don't ask everybody to stay up the whole night, but it's really fun when you
Oh, are you kidding me? It'll be an absolute blast. We'll have an absolute great time. So that's what we'll be doing. And what date will that be on?
That's May 19th and 20th.
May the 19th and 20th. So we'll be over there. And my team, I can tell you right now, I've got this great team. I've done some of these marathons before. Dave usually loads me up with all the right foods. Dirk usually is around there to make sure that I don't get in trouble. Ella's usually somewhere around to kick me in the head or something once or twice or keep me awake. I'm not sure what. But we will get it done, and so we'll have an absolute great time. Not 178 hours anymore, just 20 this time. Okay.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake, no problem, no whatsoever. Lisa, when it comes to the Relay for Life, where else can people go to get more information? I know Dave's going to have it on his website. We'll have it on Let's Talk News Now, but where else can people go to get some information?
Definitely relayforlife.org is a great resource for anyone who wants to learn more about Relay for Life and get involved.
Okay.
And if they want to learn more about any of the other programs and services we have, any of the other events, you can go to cancer.org and search for information there as well.
Okay, and I just want to let you know, I will also be getting, Dave has this really great web designer, her name is Brooke Brookins, and Brooke will get her in touch with you, so that way you can get all the links up right, so people can make their donations right online, and make sure that we get this all done, and we're going to have an absolutely great time. So I guess where I'll be May 19th and 20th.
Centennial High School?
Not in bed, okay? That'll be absolutely positively it. Dave, things like this, what do you think? We kind of do this for Miriam?
Yes, and she's fully supportive. And what's great is because of her recovery, everybody else is supportive of her, so anything she does, they're behind her 100%.
That doesn't surprise me at all. You know what else doesn't surprise me? Is the great folks that we've had a chance to meet. And I want to thank all those folks that came to our launch party this past Wednesday, and also remind you that we have another great fundraising event. It'll be April the 11th at the Victoria Queens Pub. We will see you there. Talk to you soon. Have a good weekend.